What's angry and shouldn't be allowed in a china shop? Not a bull, something much, much more dangerous and scary. A Karen. So, we've rounded up the worst on the internet this week, and boy, do we have a good video for you. This racist Karen is unbearable. Imagine being able to lecture someone on their job with an attitude like that. At least this guy will still have a job after this video.
Oh my god, you must be so proud. Oh, you're working on a door.
Right, come on, Joe, let's go.
Yeah, you
Right.
black
Thanks, lads.
man.
Thanks, lads.
Black.
That video is
That's
going.
why you get a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, black.
See you later.
Yeah.
Going to
Imagine believing that you're above the government official laws just because you think it's harassment. This Karen certainly does.
Here it is again, the census people harassing us.
Hi. I'm Albert Wadden.
Okay, can I help you?
I'm from Census Canada.
Yep.
Where's Unit 1, please?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You shouldn't be here.
Why?
Because what you're doing is harassment.
No.
Yes,
we are doing our,
this is
a
against
federal,
the law.
It is not against the law. This is
Sir,
the
this is
federal
highly,
government.
like, you walking on private property is illegal. Okay?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This is a federal government
Sir,
issue.
we don't have to do this, though.
Yes, you do.
Okay, show me what part of the statute
Right
of
there. Legal obligation.
Okay, but you gotta
They've
show me-
already
Sir,
started in Burlington
stop talking
fining
and
people
just- okay, well-
$500.
Yeah, so?
Okay.
So?
You willing
That's
to?
bullying and harassment.
Are you taking?
It's
Are you out?
bullying and harassment.
Are you
It's
refusing
bullying.
to
I don't
do
live
this?
here.
Well, that's different.
Obviously, but you're still on private property.
It doesn't matter. I
It
have a
does-
right to be
you
here.
Don't? Well, really?
Yes.
So you're
call the
allowed to
police.
just walk on private
Call
property?
the police. Let's
You're
settle this.
trespassing.
No, I'm not. I'm doing a duty for the federal government of Canada.
This government official who gets tax dollars,
Yep.
okay, is on my private property, and he's telling me he's perfectly legal to be here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, you better leave.
Just like the mailman has every right
Well,
to put
the
mail
mailman
in his
doesn't
box.
stand here and tell me I'm going to get fined $500 if I don't do
I'm
what
just-
they tell me to do.
10 minutes.
It's illegal.
I
I don't
only need
care.
10
I don't
minutes
have to
of
do
your
this.
time.
I don't have to do this.
Okay.
Do you know I'm 48 years old? Do you know that I'm a homeowner? Do you know that I've never been fined $500 and I've never done this because what my life is none of your business?
It is not my business.
Then go away.
It goes for the
The last lady that was here,
I have taken an
go.
oath.
I'm going to put in a complaint on you.
Okay, here,
For
there's
tres-
there's
Hey,
my
can you
number.
step
Take it.
back?
Take-
6
yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Get off of
No,
my
I've got a
porch.
mask on.
Listen, man,
Take-
get the off of my property right now.
Why?
I have a right to defend my house. I have 2 children in here. Get off of my property right now. Move now. I don't live here,
Call the
sir.
police.
Get off of. You want me to
Wait a minute.
assault you?
Wait a minute.
I'm
If you're
defending my
saying you
house.
don't live here,
then
how
get
can it
off
be your house?
my property.
How can it be
Off
your house if you
my
don't?
property.
It's not your property. You just told me you don't live here.
Dude, you're in for a lawsuit. Get the. You're gonna lose your job.
I'm not gonna. This
This is
part-time.
going all over the internet.
I don't care
to
where it
your
goes.
boss.
It's
Okay, you
fine.
don't care where it goes. Do you
No.
know what the Constitution to Canadian?
I know.
Do you know what? Get the off of my property right now. Now.
Can I have a
I will
recording?
push you down my steps.
And that's assault.
Then get off my. Hey,
And
this is
you
my
have-
property.
And you
Get
just
off
told me you don't live here.
Okay, but I'm here and you're here. Get off the property.
I will go down there and we'll
now.
have a conversation.
No, sir. Off is the conversation.
You can't begin to understand what comes out of this Karen's mouth when a fellow train passenger confronts her.
I did not open my mouth when I coughed. I coughed inside my mouth. Yeah, you're disgusting too.
Are you serious? Did you just cough at me?
Yeah. I don't have a pandemic. Bully.
Bully.
Yeah, bully.
I asked you politely to please cover your mouth when you
Yes, I
coughed.
did not open my mouth when I coughed. Don't you listen?
You doctor.
What?
You a doctor. Is
Are
that
you?
how you stop?
Are you?
The advice from
Are
the
you?
government has been to cover
just
your
shut
mouth
up.
when you cough.
Look, just be quiet. I don't want to hear this.
And then you
You're in
coughed
a-
at me.
You're in a quiet
With an
carriage.
open mouth.
Oh, shut up.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Here we have a tale as old as time, with a classic case of a Karen who can't help but voice her unwanted opinion on how a manager runs his building site.
Well, this is a non-union project, so it doesn't apply to the local hire under non-union. Okay? So the issue of it is that that's not an appropriate question.
It's a very appropriate question
I know.
because we're talking about equity and inclusion.
Okay, I know. Who are you with?
I'm actually a journalist.
Okay, nice, but here's the
And I'm a
deal.
community member. The
That's
biggest
fine.
thing of
That's
my
fine.
I'm just wondering. I was driving by and I saw the black people. I'm not trying to be combative.
You are.
I'm not trying. Anyway,
Yeah, so
I
let's
just
do it
wonder
this way.
how many black people.
The subcontractors hire their people. I don't hire people.
And what do you do?
I'm the superintendent of the job.
Okay.
Which means I run the job. I don't hire
And
people.
what company are you with?
The company's called Associated Construction.
Okay.
Okay?
And how many black people do you guys have in your team?
We don't have any black people on our team.
Then why are you in a predominantly black community then doing that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not recommended by my company to hire anybody at all. I don't hire anybody. So that's being said. So
Okay, and what's your name?
my name is Bob.
Bob.
Yes.
Sounds appropriate. Bob what?
Bob Smith.
Bob Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see you got a photo of Martin Luther King over there.
That's
like,
right.
Why? But no black people on the site.
Why? Because I
Because-
cut off my site.
Because you got Martin Luther King in this mug, but no black people. You're rude and condescending.
You need to get off my site. You're not allowed to be on my site.
That's fine, but get out of my face. I'm calling you off of
Thank you. Thank you. I'm out of
You
here.
racist piece
You're
of
not even racist.
You are. You're racist.
Just
You're
look,
what?
ma'am.
You're what?
Italian.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You're still white, nasty looking man. Just because you're Italian don't mean you can be racist against black people. You're in a black community with no black workers.
That's my
What are
site.
you gonna do?
You need to
You're in
get
a
off
black
my site.
community with no black workers. It's not a black person on over there. It's not a
Not my
black
problem.
person over there.
Not my problem.
Why are you in a black community?
Ma'am, off my site. Off my
That's a
site.
very racist, condescending
Ma'am, I don't have to.
say.
Right. Off my site. Off my site. Bob, yes.
Bob. They're on Crenshaw Boulevard doing this, y'all. Across from Gorilla RX. Bye. Bye.
The way that this store employee deals with this Karen is inspirational. Only a saint could have this amount of patience with an intolerable Karen like this.
Why did you call security on my son? What kind of behaviors were they showing that made you think that they were stealing? So you had to get, because you got security, correct, for my children. They were spending money. They don't come in here often. I sent them to the store. You told them that next time bring a parent with you. I didn't know this was Costco. I didn't know you needed a membership. I didn't know you needed, it was an 18 and over club. Okay? They were spending money as children do. They were doing meat. They were running an errand for meat. What were they doing? The behaviors in the store that made you call security?
You asked me
yes.
before you.
Okay. Yes.
all the
Yes.
rest of
So
it.
now I want to
So
know why you
what-
called security on my
What the
children.
behaviors were is when he first came in, the bag was flat. He walked right over to the side over on there, unzipped the bag, opened it, had it down.
Okay,
the
do you
aisle.
have that on security camera? Can you show
Not
me
have
that
that
on
that I can
security
show
camera?
you.
Because
Ask
from
me,
my
I'm
okay,
telling
okay, but from what my children told me, they didn't open no bag. Okay, well, do you have the behavior on the security cameras? Because I would like to see it, and I would also like corporate's number.
I'll give you
Timothy.
corporate's number. Yeah, not a
Okay,
problem.
Timothy, that's
Not a
fine. So that's what you do. I mean, I see crackheads coming here. I see dope fiends. I seen homeless people. Then they're taking baths in your aisles. Okay. My whole thing is, what were these two boys doing that was just so
seen that?
crazy? Yeah, I'm very upset. I'm
No,
very
I said
upset.
you've seen that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I've
give you
seen this
corporate's
here.
number because we're not.
Yeah, no.
I'm
I can
telling
do
you
whatever
what
I want
saw.
because you just sat
can.
there and racially profiled my children.
No, I
You
didn't
did. You
profile
did.
them at all.
Okay, well, show me the camera footage where they were opening
Telling
bags.
you.
No, okay, well, call corporate and tell. I want to hear from
I'm
corporate
not
that you
gonna-
can't show me
I'm
security
not
bags.
gonna
Okay.
call corporate. I'll
Well,
give you the number.
no.
But-
Okay, well, you're supposed to
That's
call
it.
corporate. If
No,
I need
I'm
you to
not
call
supposed
corporate,
to.
yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. If you have a
You're
discrepancy in
welcome
your
to.
store. Okay, well, I will call corporate. Let me see your phone. I will call corporate right here. Yeah, because you're being very unhelpful. You sat there and racially profiled this boy, upset their mother.
did not
Yes, you did.
profile
Yes, you did. You went and got security. You could. They're little children. You could have asked them to open their bags.
I did. I did.
They're my son.
officer did.
You have to
Did
call
he?
the police
Did he?
officer.
No.
You have to call.
I have to have somebody there because the first thing they're going to say is.
Okay, well,
"What
there's
you're
other
telling me."
employees here. There's other employees here, sir. You know what I'm saying? Another employee could have stepped in. Excuse me, young man. Yes, please give me a number to corporate Timothy because this is ridiculous. You racially profiled my children. No. They are good boys. They have money in their pocket. Was there anything in their bag when you searched their bag? Were they up here stealing?
I'm a dancer.
Excuse me, can you answer that?
They tried to take my bag, so I opened it up.
Yeah.
And then
If this Karen was my neighbor, I wouldn't worry about property lines. I'd be more focused on moving away from this crazy lady.
We're not going on your property is what I'm telling you. This is already on my property. What is on your property? This right here is getting on. This is going to be on my property if you. You're saying this existing fence is on your property. This is where it is. This is on my property, actually. Well, that's in the air. That doesn't matter. I don't care. What? So what is your problem? What do you want the post right here? I'm asking you what the big problem is.
Yeah, because we're going by her.
This is my survey from the city, which I just bought this house. This is on my property. This is exactly right. You? Why am I your problem? I've never even met you. You're gonna piss me off. Oh, really? Would you like to see it? You don't. Why are you being such a? Because seriously? I am. That's why he comes out and I don't. Well, I can see because you're a little. Where do you post at? Where do you want it at? Where's wherever you came from? According, you want the post where I came from? Yes. Where do you want the post? I'm asking you, where do you want this post? And I don't want your fucking post. Anyways. It doesn't matter what you want. I'll put whatever the fuck I want on my property. As long as it's on your property. And the next time you guys step in my property, I'm gonna call the police on you. It's on your fucking. Kiss my. No. Don't come on my property again. I'm not on your property. What the I can and cannot do. I'll just call the husband next come up here. Yes, because you're property. Yes, I did because you're loud. And I'll call the cops next time. Call the cops. I will. Where the do you want the post? Tell me where you want the post. So you're gonna it more, but you won't tell me where you want it?
Ashley, just let her go. Just let her go.
Will you please tell me where I'm supposed? Because what I'm not going to have.
Take a look at this Karen, who doesn't seem to understand that if you want to get good service, you should be polite, not the loudest one in the room.
Program that the city pays. It is not illegal to yell here. Excuse me, ma'am. You are helped when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times. I will now leave your bullshit store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Goodbye, with the understanding I ask quietly and it is not illegal to be loud.
Get the f out, lady.
Look at the broke California people that can't afford to rent whatever you
Goodbye.
This Karen is so entitled. Imagine thinking that you're more important than the rest of your fellow customers, and you don't have to wait in line.
She could have been done already. No, she couldn't. But she has million items. She couldn't. She couldn't. That's not how it works. And then we'll take it. It's okay? That's not good. You want to take that? How are you going to resolve this? I mean, you just laugh? I can't hear you.
My love, when she finished, you buy before her and that's it.
What?
When she finished.
I'm not going to let her go because that's just not right.
All right.
Can you call the store manager, please?
Here's the store manager.
Unbelievable. Are you just letting two people that were behind me in front of me? I have to stay in line all over again? No, you told them to put the items and they're putting the items. My items are here. She's not letting me go. All you needed to do is tell her to let me go. You have another person there. I have to go this way. You're not allowed to film.
I could do whatever the f I want. I don't know who told you that you could tell people what they can do. But that's not how it works.
You're telling me what to do. You have no education.
Look out, we've got another case of a Karen pretending to play the victim. And doesn't she look silly complaining to invisible staff?
Why can't I be out here? Why can't I be out here? Why can't I be in Vacaville? Why can't I be out here?
Excuse me. Here I am minding my own business.
You bumped into my child.
This person called me a
No, I did. Are you serious?
Yeah, here I am minding my own business, and this person, she bumped into me and she called me
Why? Lying. Why would I say that in front of my daughter? What's wrong with you? Who are you even talking to? You're not talking to anybody. What is wrong with you?
Her. There it is. It's her.
What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me right now?
It's her. She called me a
You're not talking to anyone. There's no one listening to you.
Excuse me. Look. She's harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You said I shouldn't be here in Vacaville. Why did you say that?
See? She's harassing me.
I am not harassing you.
She called me a
She's lying.
See?
She is lying. She told me I should not be in Vacaville. She told me I should not be here. She bumped into my daughter. I said,
I'm here minding my own business.
You are not minding your business.
She started taking photos of me.
Why? I'm recording you because you told me I should not be here.
She started taking photos of me.
Why are you lying, lady?
I'm here minding my own business. I'm from UC Davis, and she bumped into me and started taking photos of me.
Are you kidding me?
See?
Are you? See? Why are you lying?
Up next, we've got a male Karen who doesn't like the consequences of his actions. Next time, he'll learn to follow the rules.
You could have just asked me to move. You could have just asked me to move. I told you not to park before, or I'll have you go. It did not need to go to that.
Okay, you're done. It is not your spot.
Stop.
You don't pay for it.
It didn't need to reach. It did not.
We've asked you not to park there.
You came to my door. You could have knocked on my door and said, "Hey, man."
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
It was not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
When we got here, yes, it was.
I got towed at 7 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
And the note on my door was there at 9 o'clock last night.
Okay, what did you do? You shouldn't
That's
have been
not 3 in
parking
the
there.
morning.
There's plenty of spots for you to park, but they're not a million miles away.
But you know where I live.
Are you paying for the spot?
I'm paying for this one.
Okay, but are you paying for this one?
You know where I live. You could have just.
Okay, then you could have towed that one.
I'm not an
for it.
But I'm not
So shut the up. You have an issue. Go talk to the leasing office.
If this is going to be a problem, I'll go to the leasing office right now. I'll go to the leasing office right now.
So you. Me.
I'll go to the leasing office right now, bud, and I'll have them tow your car. Shut the up and grow the up.